to the EarlyON. We offer programs for children 0 to 6 in Brantford and Brant County. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to do a cooking activity with you, one that you could do with your kids. It's called Jell-O roll-ups. So I'll show you the finished product. It's actually a pretty cool looking little snack. So we will get started. So the first thing you're going to do is grab some Jell-O, a small package of Jell-O, and we're going to put it into a bowl with half a cup of boiling water. Let me just grab my water over here. So a half a cup of boiling water. So obviously the kids would not be pouring the water, but they definitely could put the Jell-O into the bowl. And then you're going to stir this until the Jell-O is dissolved. It only takes like a couple seconds, not long. This is a really easy recipe. Okay, and while you're stirring, you could talk about the colors. We have blue, we have red here, I made some green, and I have an orange one in the fridge. It's kind of nice doing a variety of colors because you can talk about the colors with the kids. It looks pretty on a plate. Kids will have fun eating it, making it. Okay, so I think that's done. Now I have 1 cup of mini marshmallows. So I'm going to add that, and again, the kids could definitely add this to the bowl. And you're going to put this in the microwave for about 45 seconds. Okay, so while that's cooking, I am just going to grab another small bowl here. And I'm going to start with the red Jell-O. So again, you could talk about the color of the Jell-O, you could talk about the texture of the Jell-O, you could talk about how it goes from a powder and then when you add the water, it turns into a liquid. Okay, so that. Get my boiling water. This is a good time to talk about measurements too. You talk about measurements with the kids. Half a cup, full cup, 1 cup of marshmallows, half a cup of water. Just get them started on their numbers and their fractions, measurements. Okay, so while that melts, let's grab the marshmallows. Okay, so you can see how they're starting to puff up and melt. Grab a spatula here and I'm gonna so the next thing you're gonna do is just mix this until the marshmallow is melted, till all the marshmallows are melted. And before we even started, I put wax paper into an 8 by 8 inch square pan, so then it's ready to go, ready to add the Jell-O when this is melted. So you can see it's melting fairly quickly. You're gonna mix it until it's all melted. As you can see, it's all melted here. I'm just going to pour it into my 8 inch square pan that I have lined with wax paper already. And then I'm just going to pop that in the fridge. So you're going to pop this in the fridge for about an hour or a little bit longer until it's firm. So I've got the red Jell-O mixed with the boiling water already. Stir that a little bit. We're going to add the marshmallows, 1 cup of mini marshmallows, and we're going to throw that in the microwave for about 50 seconds. So while that's cooking, we'll just talk about things that you can talk about when you're cooking with your kids. So you can talk about the texture of the Jell-O, you can talk about it going from a powder to a liquid, what happens when you add the water to the Jell-O, what happens when you add the marshmallows, and then what happens when you put the marshmallows in the microwave. Those are all things that you could talk about with your kids. Also, you could talk about the measuring of the water, the measuring of the marshmallows, that kind of stuff. Stirring with your kids. You could make a game of it. Singing a song with them while they're stirring, all kinds of things, just to make it fun. Okay, so I think this is almost done. so you can see that the marshmallows are just about melted. I'm just going to mix that up a little bit until they're melted. Stick them in my pan. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to grab the Jell-O that I have that's already set, and I'll show you how to roll the Jell-O up. It's pretty easy, but I do recommend lining your pan with wax paper. Makes it much easier. Okay, I'm just going to pour this into my pan. That will go in the fridge in a minute. Okay, I'm just going to grab my Jell-O that's firm. Okay, so here's the Jell-O that I had made yesterday. You can see that it's solid, ready to roll. Okay, so take it out of the pan, straighten up the wax paper. Now I just kind of roll the edges a little bit, like this. Definitely this is all something the kids could do. This actually feels pretty neat. Roll it like this. Okay, now the edges are all away from the paper. I'm just going to roll it as tight as I can. There we go. And I'll cut it up, and you can see how the marshmallow is lighter than the Jell-O. It makes a pretty cool roll up. So I've got some already here on my plate. I'll add the orange to it. See? You could, as you're cutting, you could also be counting the number of rolls that you get out of the Jell-O. Okay, so there we have our Jell-O roll-ups. Another fun activity for you to do with your kids. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and have a good day.